Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to day 6 of our Tapping Journal, where we are taking an excerpt from the Tapping Action Journal, doing a little work every single morning as we work our way through this. Today is day 6. Thanks for joining me on a Saturday. If you're joining me live or after the fact, let's hop on down to day 6 in our PDF. As always, what we're going to do is we are going to start off with just a little wordless tapping. This is a great way to kind of tune into our system, see what's going on, do some clearing. This is the way I start my day every single day. So just take a nice big deep breath for me and just scan your entire system. Just notice what's going on, any heaviness, any tightness, anything that's there in the system. And all you're going to do for the next 3 minutes is just move from point to point in the order and rhythm that makes the most sense for you. And as always, as we're doing this, insights, ideas, things are going to come bubbling up as we're working our way through this. Don't lose those, jot those down. Even if you have to stop tapping to do it or tap with one hand, right with the other, there's so much goodness that's going to come forward inside of this. And you might just feel a little relaxed. So move from point to point in the order that works for you. Again, if some insight shows up, write it down, even if it doesn't make sense at the moment. Just take a nice big deep breath and give me a stretch. Oh, and again, capture any ideas, anything that's percolating through your head. We don't want to lose those ideas as we navigate all of this. Jot stuff down. Don't lose that stuff. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to spend a little time tapping on taking action, something that you want to do today. It can be big, it can be small, it can be whatever it is. But I want you to think of one thing. And so as we work our way through this, you're going to see at the beginning of the tapping list, there's going to be some space for you to enter stuff in. And we might do those phrases multiple times. When we do the same phrase multiple times, if You are in a situation where you want to give multiple different reasons, like the second part where we're tacking on why it's important. You might have multiple reasons why the task is important, or you might say the same thing over and over again. Do what makes sense for you as you navigate your way through this. What we're going to do is we're going to go through this sequence twice. And if you want to do a second task on our second pass through, so you're working on two tasks, that's great. Or we can work on the same task the entire time. But just repeat after me. And if you're in a space that's comfortable for you to do this out loud, I'd really encourage you to do so. Tap the side of the hand, take a nice big deep breath, and just repeat after me, completing the sentences when necessary. The task I really want to do today is. This task is really important to me because. This task is really important to me because. This task is really important to me because. If it doesn't go as planned, I'm worried that. If it doesn't go as planned, I'm worried that. If it doesn't go as planned, I'm worried that. I don't have to do this task perfectly to get the outcome that I want. I can be safe and do this task imperfectly. If it doesn't go as planned, I can recover. I'm capable of doing this task, even if I don't feel that way right now. I give myself permission not to know how exactly to do this before I start. I give myself permission to trust that I will learn through doing this task. I give myself permission to list the task. We're going to go through one more time. And again, you can do the same task or you can do a different one. The task I really want to do well today is. This task is important because. This task is important because. This task is important because. If it doesn't go as planned, I'm worried that. If it doesn't go as planned, I'm worried that. If it doesn't go as planned, I'm worried that. I don't have to do this perfectly to get the outcome I want. I can be safe and do this task imperfectly. If it doesn't go as planned, I can recover. I am capable of doing this task, even if it doesn't feel that way right now. I give myself permission not to know exactly how to do this before I start the task. I give myself permission to trust that I will learn through doing this task. I give myself permission to, and again, name the task. Nice big deep breath. Oh. Now, would you experience? Would you notice what surprised you? What would you like to remember? Jot that down. Don't lose it. Really valuable stuff there. Take some notes. After you do that, then what you're going to do is you're going to head over to your tracker, cross off day number 6 here on the Insight Tracker. Down here on line 6, there is a phrase, there's something you heard today you need to hear again in the future. Write that down. Also, keep an eye on your inbox. I'm going to be sending you an email here in a little bit about how we're going to use this tomorrow, but write that down. And if any tail enders came up, if anything that's still hanging around in there, jot that down. Don't lose it. You can tap on it right when we're done here. You can tap on it in the future. Keep an eye on all of that. Awesomeness. Again, what we're doing is we're just spending time with this amazing tapping action journal. There's actually 90 days, kind of like what we are doing right here. If you would like to get a copy of the tapping action journal, you got a couple options. Number one, you can get a free copy. I'll ship it to you anywhere in the world. We actually sent a couple more out yesterday. You'll also get an audio version, which is just like this, but for all 90 days of it. If you become a member of the Authentic Action Academy, all you got to do is go to tappingqa.com/AAA-7. Or if you just want to purchase a copy of it right now, you can head over to Amazon. You can get a copy of the book for $40, tappingqa.com/Amazon-journal. All of those links are in the chat, in the description down below. For those of you who are watching after the fact on the screen right now, you can see a link that you can click to see the entire series. And I look forward to continuing to tap with you and spending some time with you again tomorrow, wherever you're in the world. Thanks for hanging out.